We have been reviewing today and all last week learning the properties of the solar system and comparing them to the properties of Earth. We are going to create kind of a summary review, and it's similar to a concept connections page for the properties of Earth. So open your ISNs to pages 52 and 53. Across the top of both pages, you're going to write the title Earth Comparison Chart. On the first line beneath the title, please write out the other objects that are in our solar system: the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. You can pause the video here to complete this page. This is what your paper should look like when you have set it up correctly. We have our title here, our assignment date, and the other objects besides Earth that are in our solar system. Somewhere near the center spine of your notebook, you do not have to draw on it, you could draw it here or here, somewhere to the side. Please put the word Earth in a big bubble. We are now going to list 8 properties that the solar system objects can be compared to Earth. The first is gravity, second is mass, third is moons, fourth is temperature, fifth is the rotation or length of the day, sixth is the orbit or the year, and finally we have distance from the sun. Once you have these all listed, please go ahead and put a box around each of the properties. Now we need to decide what objects, and again that is the objects we have written across the top of our page here, have more or less of each property in the box. So let's look first at distance from the sun. We will need to decide which objects have more distance, which is farther, or less distance, which is closer to the sun when we compare them with Earth. So objects that are farther than Earth from the sun would be Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So we would make another box and list those planets in it. That leaves 2 planets, Venus and Mercury, to be closer than Earth to the sun. Whether or not you use the boxes to hold your answer doesn't matter, but using arrows to show which box those answers link to is very important. So now we would decide which objects have more or less gravity than Earth, which objects have more or less mass than Earth, which objects have more moons or fewer moons than Earth, which objects have a warmer temperature or cooler temperature than Earth, which objects have a longer rotation or shorter rotation than Earth, and finally, which objects have a longer or shorter orbit than Earth.